Over the last few weeks, the council in Deep River has been pending the idea of switching to OPP. A few weeks ago at one of the council meetings, the OPP made a presentation talking about the costing structure that would be put in place if Deep River was to switch to the OPP. I spoke to the mayor of Deep River and she says that it has nothing to do with the service that's being provided currently by the police service, but it all comes down to money.
Well, actually, the conversation, as you say, started during the last term of council, and there was a motion that was passed. We've waited until now because the OPP has had a moratorium and other internal structural changes that they've been addressing, partly because small town Ontario municipalities, there's probably about 50 or 60 municipalities left who have their own private police service, and that's out of over 400. And it speaks to the costs that are involved in maintaining the service.
The mayor says it has nothing to do with the quality of service because the service has been excellent, but the cost is the main factor.
We know that our police department here provides a good service, a quality service. We hear from our residents that they're very satisfied with the level of service that they receive. There's an expanded opportunity for service that we don't have. And a good example is the canine service, patrolling snowmobile trails, search and rescue, and even looking at their marine and police patrols on the water.
In the OPP's presentation, it was stated that most, if not all, of the current officers and staff would be brought into the OPP. Keeping familiar faces in the community is a strong point for the mayor. Pembroke has been the most recent to switch, and she has reached out to get some insight as to how the process plays out.
In fact, that's part of our research that's ongoing. I've been in touch with the mayors. I know there will be contact staff to staff. And so we're looking at the service in this part of Renfrew County, looking at our neighboring municipalities and how they feel about it, and asking them to provide us with their comments as well.
It is still early, but March 1st will be the special meeting of council in Deep River where choices will be made.
So we're really pleased to finally receive that proposal, have a chance to evaluate it, and to determine whether or not it can meet the needs of this community, as well as those financial constraints that we're dealing with now, and perhaps realize some cost savings.
The town of Deep River still have a long way to go whether they decide to go to OPP or stick with their current police force. If the transition takes place, Deep River has been assured that all their officers will be switched to the OPP colors, leaving the community a little more at ease if they were to switch to the OPP. Reporting for Cogeco TV News, I'm Trevor Riley.